Good evening, pet parents. I want to talk to you talk to you about something very important this evening, and that's your opinion. Your opinion matters very much. And I'm going to tell you that the reason that your opinion matters is because if it were not for you, petproductdelivery.com wouldn't be here at all. So, a long time ago when I used to do in-home grooming, if you see like there's just a little nugget visiting here. Hi, little nugget. Oh, anyway, when I used to do in-home pet grooming, we still do pet sitting, but usually the pet parents aren't home. So when I did in-home pet grooming, I listened to people all day long. All day long, I could talk to people sometimes for hours. I could see what was in their home. I could see what condition their pets were in. We could discuss products, hair care products for their pets, but also food and treats and toys and things of that nature. But now that we're strictly online and doing pet sitting, then there's not as much opportunity for me to speak with you. So the most important thing to us is your opinion for sure. And we want to provide value to you and information to you, but also your opinion and what your needs and desires and wants and your pets' needs and desires and wants are so important. So we have created a survey, as we've done many times in the past, but this time it's more important than ever. And I hope you'll take a moment to fill out that survey. You can find it on apeacefulpet.com, or if you are on our email list, then we'll just send it to you and you'll get it. But if you get a chance to check out our survey, come here, little darling. If you get a chance to check out our survey, then be sure to, you know, leave your email and fill out the entire survey, because if you do, you'll get a 50% off discount off of any item on our store. I will email that to you directly. And so let's get started. So one of the ways that I wanted to demonstrate that your opinion is important is that when we are going out to these events, we get a lot of people's opinions. And usually when we're at cat shows or dog shows, we're getting pet professional opinions, because those people are pros and there's nothing wrong with that. We want to serve them as well. But the average pet parent doesn't have the same experience. So now that we're going to the market, to the Rayford Sunday Market, we're getting a different mix of people asking questions. We're trying to get their opinions. And one of the requests they had, we brought a lot of really cute new toys that are non-toxic and super adorable to the market. And so a lot of people are there with their bigger dogs, and they were saying, well, do you have stronger toys for pets? Well, yes, we do. We have very, very strong toys for pets. They were not there at the market, but I just wanted to tell you that feedback was really helpful. So we actually uploaded some even newer toys that are super durable to our website, so you'll want to check that out. Anything that we talk about in this video this evening, I'm going to put down below, and I'm going to put links in the comments section below. And if you would like to comment back, that would be super fantastic. I really appreciate that. So something that I thought that I would do would be kind of fun is bring some old toys that we still carry on the website, but that we've actually used in our own home. So if I wouldn't carry it in my home and we wouldn't use it with our pets, I just don't sell it. I don't have to. Like I think that it would be really, now I know a lot of people that have their own companies would sell anything that someone asked for. I know that they would. And, there's something to be said for that. But that's just not the purpose of petproductdelivery.com. We're here to carry holistic health products for pets, and that means that the toys are healthy and non-toxic also. So I wanted to show you some toys that are older toys that we still sell on the website that we didn't bring to the market the last couple of weeks, but that we have, and I wanted to show you how they've held up. So the first toy I want to show you this is called a Qwizl, and the puzzle toys, I think puzzle toys are great for some things. These do not replace interacting with your pet. They're still very important to try to spend some time every day really interacting with your pet. But one thing a puzzle toy is great for, well, actually there are several things, but one thing for sure is if you cannot pay attention to your pet, let's say you leave for work, or if you're like me, you spend a lot of time working from home on the computer and you don't want them to be bored all day, you can put something in this toy and kind of lodge it in, and they can have fun getting it out. Now, there are some other puzzle toys on the market that say that they're dishwasher safe and all of that. But what I found is that if they're not shaped properly, the hole can be very small and the outside of the toy is very big. And what that means is there's a huge cavernous space that you will never be able to clean. You can put things inside there, you can put it in the dishwasher, but it will only clean the opening and the outside of the of the toy, the puzzle toy. You can't get it clean at all. So I like this Westpaw Qwizl because if you look, you can see there's like a straight shot straight through. It has these nice little grabby things to keep the treat in place. But you can clean it. It's even got, you can see openings all the way around. So you can easily run a dish rag through this. You can put it in your dishwasher. It will get clean and disinfected. And I want to tell you, we've had this toy for years. Look at it. Look at it. So we have, a pet that's a shredder. We have a poodle that's my son's service dog that is a shredder. There's a lot of things he cannot play with, and we'll discuss that in a moment. There are people asking me all the time to get stuffed toys that their dogs can't tear up, and I'm just going to tell you that if it's a stuffed toy and it's stitched, a really smart shredder will find that one seam with a little stitch, and it just takes one, just gnawing on that seam to undo the whole thing. So I have not yet found a stuffed toy. Well, I take that back. There is one, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Maybe not this video, but later on I'll show you that toy. But there's a reason I don't carry it. I do not carry that toy. But as a rule, if it's a stitched toy, even if it's super tough and it's reinforced with nylon or whatever, a really smart shredder can get that one thread and a seam and unravel the whole thing. So that's how they're able to tear everything up. This, look at this. Can you tell how old this is? I bet this is at least 4 years old. And look at it. It looks practically brand new. I'm going to put a link in the description below. What this is really good with, we carry Vital Essential Bully Sticks, okay? All the animals are coming out because I got the cellophane. They can hear this. Vital Essential Bully Sticks are great with the Qwizl, okay? If you have a smaller dog and you still want to use the Qwizl, we have the Jones sausage sticks, which are also all natural. They're a lot more narrow. So what you can do with a hole like this is you can put this sausage stick on the inside and then block the ends with nut butter. We have a really good CBD butter, or you can just use regular peanut butter. But if you use regular human peanut butter, make sure that it does not have added ingredients like sugar and salt in that. You can just get ground peanuts. I'm not a big fan of Jif or Skippy or any of those things for dogs. I know people give them to their dogs, but I'm not a fan because they have a lot of ingredients that aren't good for people, like hydrogenated oils and that kind of thing, and they certainly aren't good for dogs at all. But anyway, so that's the Qwizl. So for my people that were asking, hey, do you have a really tough toy for a dog? This is tough. Our shredder cannot tear this up. Another toy is the Tux. And the Tux is also a puzzle toy. As I was saying, puzzle toys are great when they do not replace quality time with your pet. You still need to give your pet quality time, playing ball or going for that walk or a jog or whatever that the two of you can do together that make the pet so happy. Even cats. Cats really need that playtime, at least 20 minutes, as I said in a couple of videos back, at least 20 minutes a day of just making eye contact and talking and playing, not looking at your phone and waving a teaser wand, like actually making eye contact and making mental stimulation and creating a bond. But the puzzle toys, another thing they're good for in addition to keeping your pet busy when you can't play with them and mental stimulation, is that if you have an overweight pet, you can fill your puzzle toy with the pet's actual food and have them get all of their meals that way. They'll just take them longer to eat it. I know that there are those lick mats, but really they don't take that long. If your goal is to lose weight. Now, sometimes those lick mats can be helpful if you have a pet that just eats too fast and swallows a lot of air. But if you want them to lose weight, then reduce the amount of food, watch the food that you feed, make sure it's not too many carbs, and use a puzzle toy. You can use puzzle toys for dogs or cats. There are smaller ones made for cats, but also sometimes a very small dog puzzle will do just fine. But anyway, this is a Tux. And this is, again, very clean. Like I can feel with my finger the edges of this. So for something like this, what I might do is put kind of a dog biscuit in there or a freeze-dried. I'm not a big dog biscuit fan, but we do have some cookies that are organic, or a piece of freeze-dried raw meat treat and stick it in. I've done this with peanut butter again, and that's a great puzzle toy. And they can chew and chew. And this baby, I'm going to tell you, this is also probably 4 years old, and it looks just as good as it did the very first day we got it. Another toy that's really tough, the same company makes some balls. These are made out of recycled materials and they're non-toxic. They're certified non-toxic for pets, and that's very important because a lot of the pet toys that you get for pets are not non-toxic. I hate to break it to you. Those nylon toys that they advertise that are supposed to be so good for them, not non-toxic, and they can also break little pieces off, and we don't want those in their digestive tract. But this toy, this ball, and I'll put a link below, 4 years old. Look at that. You can't tell the difference. So we do have, I do listen. I do listen. So this is in response to those people that said, hey, what do you have that's really tough? These are really tough. I wanted to talk to you also about some stuffed toys that we have that are a little more sturdy, but probably not appropriate for every shredder. And I'm even going to show you one that's a little bit chewed on. So this toy is not quite as old. I got this for, this is great for like a cat. It's a great kicker for a cat. We have some with feathers on them. They're the Nui Pet small animal, excuse me, Nui Pet animal shaped toys. They do not have a squeaker. So if you have a dog that is going crazy trying to get to the squeaker, no squeaker here. If you have a cat that likes a bunny kick, we have some with feathers on them. I'll leave a link below. But what I like is that the seams are nice and tight, so it's a lot harder if you have a dog. We have like a dog that, dog that chews cardboard or inappropriate things. This is a good toy for that pet because it's really fun to chew. It's not very wide, but the seams are sewed really, really well. Like you can hardly see the seams. But we have 4 shapes. We have dachshunds, an elephant, a bird, and a fish. But the dachshund has an ear, and as you can see, the edge of the ear got chewed. So this toy is probably 6 or 7 months old. We still have it. It's still intact. But the dog that's a shredder, I'm going to tell you, if he really wanted to tear this up, he could. And any dog can tear the ear off. We do have an elephant that the ear is sewn on like this, and that would be a better choice if you have a dog that's pretty big chewer. But really pretty good. I can't complain. This has been around for months now. We still have it. Another toy that is super duper cute. Everybody's looking. They come 3 to a pack, is this bacon toy. Now this is one of our newer toys. It's from Fab Dog. So I'm going to recommend this with a caveat. If you have a dog that's an absolute shredder, this is not the toy for you. Because even though it's sewn much better, and it makes a neat crinkle sound just like bacon, and you get 3 to a pack, that's not bad. And it's got a squeaker. Your shredder can chew this. But if you have a dog that likes to carry toys around and play with them and shake them, and they're not a shredder, they're going to love this toy. So keep an eye out. We are listening to you guys. We're listening to you at the Rayford Market. We're listening to you when we travel to dog shows and cat shows. Those pet professionals that are actually handling their pets. And also pet parents come to those too. We're listening to you guys. So please, please, please fill out our survey. It's on apeacefulpet.com. I will send you, if you fill out the entire survey and include your email and first and last name, I will send you a 50% off discount so that you can buy anything you like on petproductdelivery.com at 50% off. That's all for now. Look forward to seeing you soon, and I hope you have a beautiful evening.